MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Chris Archer will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lump, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He will lead this one off today.
Left fielder, number 11.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Batting second, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. 19 hits in 34 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners. Up and down, he's going to take that away from him.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
key to me is driving in runs. Their runners in scoring position, they've been really struggling. I mean, you don't have to hit home runs, but pick up that runner that's at third base with less than 2 outs. Hit the ground ball and drive him in. Just the little things. And as they continue to add on inning by inning, before you know it, you put together a good game. That's what they got to do.
First pitch on its way. Gary Sanchez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
A man at third with 1 away. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. To 2-2 now.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
1 out and a runner on third. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping in, Matt Holliday. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here's Archer on 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Souza on the move. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's gone 2 for 5. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Wow, there's so many things that came into that. He made an adjustment, choked up on the bat. They couldn't quite get that ball in on him, and he's strong enough to fight it off and throw it out there for the base hit. I love the adjustment.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Three and 0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. From the belt, the pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
(3-2) with the bases loaded. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 1. The Rays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Man, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kiermaier.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And the pitch. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
In now, Tim Beckham, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Comes set with the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
1 out and a runner on second base. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box, Brad Miller, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 1-0. Here's Chase Headley. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Chase Headley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Miller is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. Digging in, Colby Rasmus.
And leading
He'll
off
be
for
the
the
one to
Rays,
lead off against Masahiro
left fielder,
Tanaka.
Colby Rasmus.
Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Way out in front.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes again, 1-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's hitless in 6 tries. Tanaka sets his sights, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ellsbury.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hit to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Great effort by the third baseman. Pitchers love it when guys sell out for you and get dirty.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Matt Holliday will be next. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting, designated hitter
Matt Holliday standing in now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. At the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Logan Morrison.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Now at the plate, Kurt Casale, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Starlin dives. What a stop. He is out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gardner is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Number 1, shortstop, Tanaka.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Beckham. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The 2-1 home to Beckham. 2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Trying to pick things up
Leading
where
off
we
for the
left
Yankees,
off. Greg
the first
Bird.
baseman,
He'll
number
try to get it
33.
going here to begin the
Greg
4th.
Bird.
First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you
Up
want to
next for the
do
Yankees,
is let a team answer when
second
your guys
baseman,
just scored a run for you.
Starlin
So he's thinking
Castro.
ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
One strike now from Archer. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. One there. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for 1. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Now
So
batting,
chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 run, 2 hits. And no errors for the Yankees so far. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. He pulls this one into right, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Chase Headley. And he puts it on the ground to second. Miller is there. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 2-1 New York. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Evan Longoria.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Standing in, Colby Rasmus. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Man, this is fouled straight back right off the catcher's mask. Hello. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Pulled toward right center field. Souza is under it. One down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And that misses for ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And Ellsbury's running. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
Spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Matt Holliday standing in now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here's Archer on 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that ball right there, Matt, he hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign. Pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Chase Whitley is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Chase Whitley.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 3-1. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Ball one.
That's inside.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Settling in now, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. One run, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Logan Morrison.
Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Tanaka's ready. First pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this is fouled back and out of play. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
1-2, here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Starlin.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
And that misses, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Souza. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Into the box, Didi Gregorius. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
0 and 2. Here it comes. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Another one sent foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Found himself down 0-2. Battles through these tough pitches right here, and then gets to the 5th pitch. He never gave up, continued to fight, and what do you know? Base hit on the 5th pitch.
Stepping in now, Chase Headley. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First pitch breaking ball. He was sitting on that the whole time, looking for it the whole way. You don't hit it that hard on first pitch if you're not.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1 and 2 now. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
Brett Gardner.
In now, Brett Gardner, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 4, the Rays 1. Ready for another chance? Kurt Casale. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Rays draw closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit, knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Shortstop, Chapman.
Ready once again, Tim Beckham. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled back.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Ellsbury will put this one away for route number 2.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Ready for another shot now. Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Grounded to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. The Yankees 4, the Rays 2. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Ellsbury.
First pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Matt Holliday. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off. But that's okay. Now I think you got him.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Brad Miller.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ballgame. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this would be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Tommy Lane.
Standing in now, Colby Rasmus, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays right fielder at 1-1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled back. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Rays strand just the 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Bird.
From the stretch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Morrison's there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Souza, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting. Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in and looking for more. Didi Gregorius, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Here's the 1-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Hit down the line at first. Morrison is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Dylan Betances is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
68, Dylan Betances.
Digging in once again, Logan Morrison. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Too high, 1-0.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope,
and that one stayed up a little high.
2-0.
Fouled straight back. In there, 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Curtisali. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's the slur, but it misses 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Previous history against Dellin Betances, 1 for 6. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Betances sets. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
In now, Tim Beckham. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now a throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one, get himself back in the rhythm, and throw strikes.
There goes the runner, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Tyler Clippard trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Tyler Clippard.
Malik Smith will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Malik Smith.
Evan Longoria will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. We've played 8 full. The Yankees 4. The Rays 2. Xavier Cedeno enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Nick Franklin is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Nick Franklin.
Chase Headley will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Headley.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. A pause and the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Kiermaier is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 11.
Striding in, Brett Gardner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a looper to left. Coming in is Rasmus. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So nothing in the Bombers' ninth. Last chance for the Rays. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
54, Aroldis Chapman.
Now in the box, Brad Miller. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one.
Brad Miller.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Colby Rasmus, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out. 2 away.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Right there for strike 1. The 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Chapman's ready. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
Four to 2 the final score today. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman. The loss goes to Chris Archer. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 8